in the chat if you'd like to ask a question, and we'll begin with Jeff Ferrato. Jeff, go ahead.
Nikko, you had two pretty nice kick returns tonight. Did you feel like you were going to break it all the way on either or both of them?
Yeah, I did. But it just didn't work out that way. So,
how much could it have made a difference if one of those had gone the distance in a game like this, where you guys were struggling offensively?
yeah, it would have made a big difference. Those are kind of the hidden yardage points that we could have gotten, but we didn't get them. So,
you talk about the team's mood right now. The bowl game is out. You got one game left, but you don't have that motivation.
Yeah, I mean, I think the mood is as expected. The guys are disappointed, but at the end of the day, we have one more game left. So, it's on to the next.
Thanks.
Okay, next we'll move to Jim McGill. Jim.
Nikko, congrats on a couple of nice runs. I'm sure you would have rather had it come in a winning situation, but can you talk a little bit about the play to get you guys rolling in that first touchdown drive? It was third and long and tight coverage and looked like a ball just drilled in there perfectly on a really tough contested catch. What happened on that play?
Yeah, I just had a post route in the slot. I believe it was Tampa 2 coverage. Chase did a great job fitting the ball in to the coverage, and ultimately I had to just find the space and make the catch.
Did you guys have a sense when you took the lead and even when you trailed a little bit going into the locker room that you were right in this game?
Yeah, most definitely. But this game sometimes doesn't always go our way, and it didn't go our way today.
Obviously, you're not playing for a bowl now, but how do you feel like the team's going to bounce back against one of your traditional rivals in USC to wrap things up?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's not really any other option. At the end of the day, everybody on the team has to suit up next Saturday. Everybody has to take this loss on the chin, and ultimately we all have to move forward. Coaches, players, everybody.
With the COVID year being an exception year, when are you going to sit down and talk out or think about whether you return or not next year?
Yeah, it'll be a discussion after the season, so probably in the next couple of weeks.
Thanks, Nikko.
Okay, we'll move next to Steve Kroner.
And Nikko, since the Washington State game, and if you throw out the Arizona game for obvious reasons, really no team had slowed your offense down the way UCLA did. What did UCLA do differently to stop what had been a pretty prolific offense the past month and a half?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure too specifically. We're going to have to get in the film room and identify what it was. But I think it was obvious to everybody, we weren't operating and executing the way that we should have been and have in the past.
Thank you.
Okay, next we'll go back to Jeff Ferrato.
And Nikko, I'm just curious, when you're running your routes, do you have any sense out there of the kind of pressure that Chase is feeling from their pass rush?
I mean, we don't really notice it until we're able to turn our heads once we finish our routes. Like I said, we don't really know what the receivers don't know what they were doing from a front standpoint. So we're going to have to get into the film room and identify what those issues were.
Okay, thank you.
We'll go to one last question from Jake Curtis. Jake, go ahead.
Yeah, given the way Cal has played the last several weeks, how surprised are you with the way things played out tonight?
Yeah, extremely surprised. We were confident. I think we had shown great flashes over the past few weeks. I think, we were executing in all phases, and we just came short tonight. So I'm very surprised.
Okay, that should do it. Thanks, everyone.